Oh, good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to talk to you about Upper Lambourne to prepare you for your AS. So I've made some notes about what I'm going to say, and in the most technical way possible. Oh, hang on a minute, oops. Here they are. These are the things I'm going to talk about. So if you want to pause, these are all the methods that I'm going to go through. But in order to talk about methods, you've obviously got to talk about the meanings of the poem. So I might talk about it having it being a beautiful snapshot, that was the AQA's word, of a rural place in England. It's part of comedy. It's not funny, but it's part of comedy, this beautiful green world, this rural England. It's definitely not tragedy. All of that. So that's one meaning of the poem. Some people might think it's also mocking the horse set. I didn't actually see that, but one of the AQA writers did, so I didn't. So you might write about it being a little bit mocking and having a fascination with, or Betjeman reflecting his fascination and intoxication with the upper class culture. So whenever you're writing about any of these, you're saying that's what makes it mean this, or that's what makes it mean that. You can have both of these, or you can have just this one and dismiss that one. Okay, so get ready to write notes on the poem. So my technological, there it is. So, I'm just going to put this sneakily to one side so I can have a sneaky look at what I meant to say. I'll just zoom in by making the camera go, by making my phone go closer to the poem. And sorry if it makes you feel sick. So I'm going to say that in order to create a snapshot of a beautiful England, he uses this. It sounds like a nursery rhyme to me. Up the ash tree climbs the ivy, up the ivy climbs the sun. It's got a very beautiful, gentle, wistful tone there, and bring me back a little echo of a nursery rhyme. I'm then going to say that the picture is further created with this wistful tone where he shows sort of neglect with, the actual word, neglected elder. That's a tree, I think. And we've got nettles growing everywhere. And this, I don't know. Yeah, I think those are my main ones. But it's a wistful tone. Everything's not manicured. Everything's not perfectly gardened. It's the way, it's just natural, the way it wants to be. It's all in the shade. So it's a beautiful picture because it's not overdone. It's not, people haven't set out to make it look beautiful. I'm managing to get all that under wistful tone here. There's a timelessness to the plays and a timelessness to the poem. Especially all of that. There's a particular time there, 1922, but 23. But after that, we don't know what time we're in here. This could be any time. It could have been going on for centuries. All these people that do their riding all the time. The rhyme and the rhythm are very predictable and very calm. I find them less intrusive actually than in his other poems, mostly. And I think it's because only 3 of the lines rhyme and then 3 of them don't. So it's a gentle rhyme in this poem, adding to that kind of wistful, nostalgic tone. Now then here, where am I got? We've got assonance, which is where the verbs rhyme. Although I take that back. I've changed it from assonance to an internal rhyme. So feathery rhymes with leathery, and it's called an internal rhyme because it's in the line. It's not at the ends of the line. It's actually internal to the line. And I'm saying that that's showing all these leathery people going off horse riding. It's actually part, it even rhymes in with the landscape. The feathery ash and leathery Lambourne, it's all one. And we have beautiful sound imagery. So the Edwardian plantations coniferously mown I think that must be the first ever time coniferous is an adverb in the whole of the English language. Don't say that though, just say it's a beautiful sound image. Isn't that a lovely place? So the whole thing, it's been decades or centuries like it is, and at one with nature, which isn't being over controlled, and there's a beautiful nostalgic pattern there. You could, if you wanted to say that reflects his fascination with and intoxication with the upper classes who can do no wrong and are just part of nature, if you want to say that. You could also say that this euphemism here, which means he died. So in 1923, he who trained 100 winners paid the final entrance fee. You know, that sounds like a joke to me, an actual witticism. A little joke about this trainer who died in 1923, having trained 100 winners. And instead of saying died, he's paid the final entrance fee. It's kind of a bit of gentle mockery of, not mockery, is it? It's kind of laughing at them a little bit in a kind way, though. And you could say it changes the tone to a little bit of gentle mockery there. What else did I want? Oh yeah, leathery. You could say that constant, all this leathery, everyone's bloody leather, the limbs, the skin, the clothes, that it's a little bit mocking how completely obsessed everyone in these horsey sets are with their horse riding, if you wanted. I wouldn't, for me, but I would then write about that and say, no, I think the tone generally includes that, and it's just a lovely picture of England. Or you can write it and say, no, he's definitely laughing at these people a little bit. Okay, well, that's everything. I hope it helps, and I hope it uploads. Goodbye.